Some of the officers went on shore to amuse themselves among the natives, where they saw the head and bowels of a youth, who had lately been killed, lying on the beach, and the heart was stuck on a forked stick which was fixed to the head of one of the largest canoes. One of the gentlemen brought the head on board with them, where a piece of the flesh was broiled and eaten by one of the natives before all the officers and of the crew. I was on shore at this time, but soon after returned on board and was informed of the above circumstances, and found the quarterdeck crowded with the natives and the mangled head, or rather part of it, for the under jaw and lips were wanting, lying on. The skull had been broken on the left side, just above the temples, and the remains of the face had all the appearance of a youth under 20. The sight of the head and the relating the above circumstances struck me with horror and filled my mind with indignation against these cannibals. Curiosity, however, got the better of my indignation, especially when I considered it would avail but little, and being desirous of becoming an eyewitness to a fact which many had their doubts about, I ordered a piece of the flesh to be broiled and brought on the quarterdeck, where one of these cannibals ate it with a surprising avidity. This had such an effect on some of our people as to make them who came on board with me, Bedidi/Bedidu, was so affected with the sight as to become perfectly motionless and seemed as if metamorphosed into the stature of horror. It is utterly impossible for art to depict that passion with half the force that it appeared in his countenance. When roused from this state by some of us, he burst into tears, continued to scold by turns, told them they were vile men and that he neither was nor would be no longer their friend. He even would not suffer them to touch him, he the same language to one of the gentlemen who cut off the flesh, and refused to accept or even to touch the knife with which it was done. Such was this islander's indignation against this vile custom and worthy of imitation by every rational being.